Morning, everyone. Today's video, I'm just going to shoot a little video of loading the furnace, the stove, and I'm going to show you how we rake it around and throw our pieces in there. We haven't loaded this since 5 o'clock yesterday. Last night that was. It's 9:30 right now. I think it's like 10 degrees out, maybe 9, somewhere around there. But it's been cooking since 5:30, so that's 12, almost 15 hours, 16 hours. But this is the temperature it's at right now, which isn't too bad. 167. We'll look in here and see how much wood we got left over from last night. You can hear the pumps kicking on. The pumps will kick off when it hits 187. That's how much wood is left in there from last night. That's a pretty good burn. You see that orange in there? These gasifications actually cook from the bottom up, not from the top, but from the bottom, which is kind of cool. I've had this for I think 4 or 5 years now, like I said in other videos. But you see those little tubes in there? Yeah, you gotta rake that around, because if you don't rake it around those tubes, it's freezing out here again. But if you don't rake it around the tubes, what happens is the creosote gets around the tubes, and this happened to us last year. The creosote bakes in there, and when it bakes, you gotta chisel it away. You gotta literally get a hammer and a screwdriver or a chisel, because it'll sit there and bake and bake and bake and bake and bake until your holes are all covered up, and then your pumps don't work correctly, and your pumps will kick on, kick off, and that's how you know if you didn't clean it well. But here, I'm gonna set you up right here. I'm gonna clean this real quick. Not clean it, but I'm gonna shove it around. Move everything around. I always wear gloves doing this, because if the hands hit this creosote here, trust me, that's like glass. It'll cut your hands in a heartbeat, and it doesn't feel real good. Okay. Cool. That's all you do is rake it around. Break it up. That's pretty much charcoal in there. As you can see, it's pretty much charcoal. This is all oak from last night. We're starting to burn oak. Usually we start burning the real heavy hardwoods in January, because they last a lot longer than your soft woods. But I'm going to fill it up right now, guys. That's it. Put about a few of these in there. Maybe not even. 7. See, my hands are already numb, and I got thermal gloves on. That's how cold it is. That's it right there, guys. These gasification stoves are just amazing. Down here is where you clean it out. Clean out all your ashes. This is all our ashes since October. This is the ashes that come out of that reaction chamber right here. Got cleaned out every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But there's our ashes, our ashes that we've cleaned out since October. Amazing, isn't it? That cooks everything, cooks the smoke, cooks everything, cooks the ashes. It's just absolutely amazing what they do. But as you can see, it's at 22% efficiency right now. It's went up 1 degree. I said this will shut off at 187, and the pipe goes down underneath the ground all the way to the house. The pecking goes into other bunch of stuff that goes into the house. And it's like the old school, your grandma and grandfather's old house. They had the radiators. That's pretty much what it does inside. There's almost like a little radiator that goes in your furnace. When it hits a certain temperature, it kicks on. The water goes through and heats up, and heats your hot water, heats your house. A few sticks of wood. Can't beat it, huh? Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Alright, thanks. We'll see you next time. Hey guys, I'm back. I decided to stay out here a little longer. For this little incident right here I'm going to show you. But it's at 100% now. 100% efficiency. I opened up the bypass. You don't want to leave that bypass open and open this door because you'll get a flashback. Flames come out and attack you. But there it is right there, guys. Within a couple minutes it went up to no flames to flames. Those 8 pieces of wood that I put in there, they will heat our house and our hot water for about 12 hours. So about 16, 20 pieces of wood. And it's 9 degrees, 10 degrees. I'll take that over any day. But there it is, guys. It's at 100%. Like I said, it'll kick off when it hits 187. This whole entire thing will shut down. You'll see no smoke, no nothing come out of there. Let's shut that because I don't want to lose too much heat. But that's it. It'll drop from 100 because I had the door open for 85. But it'll climb right back up to 100 here, no problem. But we don't have our Firestar hooked up, which I can regulate everything from my phone and watch how much it burns and the efficiency. I don't got all that hooked up yet, as you can see here. Some guys do, I don't. I just think it's another app on your phone that I don't need. There it is. It's at 100% that quick, guys. Within a couple, probably 30 seconds, 40 seconds. There it is, 100%. All right, guys, hope you find this useful. If you like burning wood, you don't mind, I cut a lot of wood, so I don't mind burning it. We use a lot of scrap in ours, a lot of older stuff. If it's 2 years old, I usually burn it here. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully we'll make another one tomorrow. All right, we'll see you guys. Hope you guys thought this is interesting. All right, thank you. Have a good day. Stay warm, believe me.